guys, I feel like every time I do an art discussion I tend to be wearing the same things. That's not a good start. Today we are going to be discussing a art book that I actually did this year and comparing it to a lot of the other ones I've discussed about, like they're much more larger, their drawings, they take a lot more process. This one's actually an acrylic pour that I was so proud of because this was the starting point of when I started to realise that a process that I named the Jackson Pollock fluid technique, it was kind of a eureka moment for me, and I feel like this one needs recognition for itself. Like, I have got it being made on my channel and I'll leave a link in the description box for you to have a look, because it was such a shock when things go so right, and I'm just so pleased with it. So it's a lot of texture. And for once it's actually a really lovely size. Normally my acrylic pours are either A4 or A5 size, and they tend to go well paired together. They seem to be flat and they don't tend to have a lot of texture. It's more about what they look like aesthetically, whereas this one's more to do with the texture and all the little mark makings that we've got in between, which I prefer. Not to say that the other one techniques I don't like, but I just prefer this technique because it's just carnage. And I find it, when an artwork you have to go up and like kind of explore like it's been discovered, just been discovered, like say a tomb or crypt. It hasn't been seen for years, and people just go up and kind of rediscover it and get to notice all the individual marks that we've got around here. I'll bring you up for a close-up, don't worry, at the end. For me, to get all the individual colours out of this was such a eureka moment, and how I came about it was actually, I saw a acrylic pour process being made by Mixed Media Girl, and she named it the Infinity Pour. It's kind of on the same basis as that, but this time instead of doing multiple colours into pots and then pouring the two pots together, you do each colour into a pot and you just swirl it around and create this weird Jackson Pollock process, which I absolutely adore, and I feel like is the new way of me working with my acrylic pours, because it's just so great. All the colours don't actually end up being muddied, because that's another thing that I struggle with. The larger the acrylic pour, the more likely the actual paint's going to muddy. And for this, none of it has muddied at all, which is extraordinary. You've got an abundance of cells, you've still got all the individual lines, and because the paints are either light or heavy each other, they tend to interact without muddying with this process, because when they're already mixed and you mix them again, that's how muddying the process happens. And whereas this time, because only you mix them once, that's it. Some of the colours don't do it justice on my phone, but it does in person. For anyone who would like to buy this, this is going to be on a offer of £20 plus £5.50 postage within the UK. You can purchase this abroad, you just have to bear in mind that it might be a bit more expensive in terms of the postage, depending on how far away it goes. Every single artwork that I do sell tends to come with a business card, like a little personalised business card, and a little thank you from me, and a little mention on my channel. I'm always like, absolutely love the technique. I did like several other acrylic pours that I've actually pre-recorded for January, and I've done a couple of them up on my channel, so I'll leave a link to some of them below, because I kind of just go swanning in. I just don't explain anything about the Jackson Pollock because I was just so excited about the process, and I just literally stuck the camera on and carried on filming. I can't wait to move and then be able to get so messy, because a lot of the artwork I'm doing is quite neat and tidy, because I'm trying to make sure I'm not being messy at all, because we can literally get our move day any day now. It'll give me something to focus on, but unfortunately art won't be the thing I'll be able to focus on, because I've got a big move to do and it's going to take a while to get sorted. But yeah, I'm going to show you the close-up of this. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. Also in my description box there are links to my social medias, and also my eBay sale account, where you will find this artwork as well as a couple of extras. There's also a PayPal donation page in my description box if you'd like to make a donation. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you can't do any of that, don't worry about it. Please just like and subscribe. It does really help me out in the long run. But for now, I'm going to show you this close up, and I'll see you guys later.